right, guys, this is Juliana we have here, and she just finished our 3-month transformation program. Looking, feeling amazing. Juliana, where were you before you started this journey in your health?
Where was I? That's a great question. I was wanting to be healthy, but not knowing how to be healthy.
Mhm.
Just, letting a lot of toxic habits, um, you know, figure out letting the toxic habits determine how I was living life instead of realizing that I had control over that. So that's where I
Yeah.
was.
Yeah. And what were some of the strategies that we implemented that now you're taking with you into your life?
Um, One of them was definitely, mentally changing my thought life when it came to food and exercise and like health in general. That
Mhm.
was something that I felt we implemented right away that helped um, just change my mindset when it came to like wanting to eat healthy and realizing that fueling my body was more important than um, you know the starvation mode that I was always in.
Yeah.
Um, and just realizing like different like you don't have to like stop eating foods you love. You just learn how to not eat them all the time almost. And
Yeah.
even implementing foods that I loved that I didn't realize I loved because it just wasn't what I was used to. So that
Yeah.
was definitely, with the meal plans and things like that really helped me, even see different foods that I just thought I would never eat that now are like part of my everyday life.
So cool. And what were some of your results?
My result, I lost a lot of inches. I was so shocked. Um, and I think it was total, I think it's around 16 or 17 pounds. I could be off with that, but
Yep.
around that. And just like even today I was doing a workout where I was doing sit-ups and I was realizing that when I first started doing sit-ups or like before the program even when people would say to do sit-ups like at a gym thing or whatever, I'd be like, oh, I can't, like I have a bad back. Like I would make excuses because I was like,
Yeah.
I cannot do sit-ups. And today I was like, I did like 30 or 40 and I was like, wait a second, this has become easy to me because I've like really created not only in my mind that I can do it, but just like
Mhm.
doing it over and over and watching how the food that's been fueling my body and taking time daily to take care of myself has I'm now able to do things that I really honestly never imagined being able to do. So it's
Wow.
really cool to see different parts of my body and muscles like working in my favor when they used to
Yeah.
not be.
Yeah. And you did incredible work and now are in taking it with you into your life, which I love.
Yeah.
And what would you say to someone who is sitting on the fence about doing this program or not? What would you say to them?
I would say I think even like the night we had our first call, I was on the fence and I was like, I don't know, like it's one of those things like it's a commitment. It's definitely something you have to invest in and it's one of those things that you're like when you're in a place wondering like can I invest? Can I do this? Which is where I was. And I just had to like one of my things that I love to say is I'm like full send. Like you got to just like jump in and take the risk because all you know is that everything you've done so far hasn't worked. And so it's like I think jumping into it and realizing that you were on my team, you're on my side, you were there for me all the time, like which is exactly what I needed. And to encourage me and to like I think also I was so used to, you know, pushing myself down when I would do something wrong or eat a cookie or do whatever. And
Yeah.
having you to be like, nope, we don't do that. Like, we're not going to have that kind of mindset. It like pushes me to create that mindset for myself. And
Mm,
so for people that were on the fence, or if you are going to watch this and you're on the fence, I would say it's an investment, but it's an investment that if you're wanting to see results and you're wanting to have someone that's on your team and you don't want to do it alone, like Ashley, you're the perfect person to do it with. And you were so encouraging and so amazing. And I remember in each check-in, it was like, what's something I can do different to help you? And I was like, nothing. You're literally doing so amazing.
Oh,
So yeah, I think it changed my perspective on, myself and on health. And like now I don't look in the mirror and like nitpick and like find different things. I look in the mirror and I'm like, wow, I'm stronger. Like, wow, like my clothes are fitting better, like all these different things. So if
mm,
you want to see change in your life and even in your mind, not just in your body, because I think it's important to lose weight. But one thing I gained from the program was realizing that if you don't change your mindset, it doesn't change. You could be skinny or you could be fat. It doesn't matter. If your mindset doesn't change, you're still going to have negative thoughts. And so that
wow.
I think is one of the hugest things that I came out of the program with, is realizing
Boom. Wow, that was amazing. I have inspiration chills.
that. I love that. I've never heard them be called that before.
When I'm like super inspired, I get like goosebumps. And, anyways, but I'm so proud of you. I love this. Literally, I was just like, this is so quotable. But anyway, thank you so much, Juliana.
Of
And
course.
we love you.
Thanks so